my side, I'll never depart. Joy in the struggle, peace in the fight. Yahusha is power, my God, forever the same. With every trial, you light up my way. In your presence, I find strength for each day. Yahusha is power, the king of my heart. With him by my side, I'll never depart. Joy in the struggle, peace in the fight. Yahusha is power, my guiding light. When the shadows fall and fear draws near, I lift up my voice and let him hear. In every battle, he's my battle cry. Yahusha is power, on him I rely.
Shalom, shalom, shalom to everyone. Shalom to friends and family. Shalom to everyone that listening to the Righteousness Radio and to Yahweh is the Righteousness TV. How are you doing? How is everyone? How is everything? How is family? I hope everyone is fine, because here I know everybody on the Righteousness Radio and on the Yahweh is the Righteousness TV. I know everybody is fine, good and perfect.
Mountain, every sea, Yahusha my power sets me free.
I'm using this music to tell you that shalom to everyone, and thanks for listening to the Righteousness Radio. And we are back again. We are back again on the Righteousness Radio and on Yahweh is the Righteousness TV.
I'll never depart.
With him by my side, I will never give up. Who is that? Who are we talking with? Who are we referring to?
So I dance and I sing, my heart full of praise. Yahusha is power.
The music says Yahusha is power. With him by my side, I will never give up. Because he knows that she knows that he is the only one that can do it. Shalom to you. How are you doing now, his friends, family, and everyone? I hope everyone is okay. Yes, I know everyone is okay. I know, because Yahweh is the one that we accept our praise. Yes, he's the only one we can give the all esteem to, and he's ready to take it. Just say Yada Yahweh, Yada Yahweh, Yada Yahweh, all praise to Yahweh. We are back again on our new edition on the Righteousness Radio and Yahweh is the Righteousness TV.
His love will abound. Yahusha, my power sets me free. Joy in life. When in the midst of the storm, I call your name. Yahusha, my Savior, forever the same. With every trial, you light up my way. In your presence, I find strength for each day. When the shadows fall and fear draws near, I'll lift up my voice and let him hear. In every battle, he's my battle cry. Yahusha is power. In the stillness of the night, I call your name. When the storms of life surround me, I'll never be the same. With every tear I cry, Yahuwah, you are my light. In my brokenness,
I want you to know that no one can save you.
You are my healer, my strength, my joy.
He is the Holy One that can give you strength, that can heal you, that can do everything for you.
My song, with every prayer you lift me high in your embrace.
Who am I referring to?
I belong.
Who am I talking? Who am I talking to?
Through the valleys deep,
The only person that can stay with you in problem in any moment
your promises I,
is your Savior.
when the world feels
Is the only one you can rely on.
it's hard to find
Is the only one you can cry to.
your goodness. With you,
Is the only one that can solve your problem.
you are my,
If you know the person I'm trying to talk about,
my joy.
you can just say Yada Yahuwah,
Every heartbeat,
because it's the only one.
song,
Yes, it's the Holy One.
you lift me high in your embrace.
Anytime you hear Shalom on the Righteousness Radio and on Yahweh is the Righteousness TV, something fantastic is about to happen.
My strength, my joy,
You know, this world is coming to an end.
Yahuwah.
And this is the moment Yahweh have to take control. This is the moment Yahusha have to take control.
No, I belong.
This is the time we have to start telling everyone that, oh, this is what you should do.
Through the valley,
This is the do's and don't. You will have to tell them that this is your real creator. This is the name of your real creator. Just, this is what you have to do.
hope is hard to find.
Because Hashitan is ready to take all his own people.
With you, I'm
That's why if you have the opportunity to help someone,
my heel
I'm not talking about giving someone money, helping with money or anything.
in every
No, that's not what I'm trying to talk about. I'm talking about if you have the strength to help someone
in your
out of the bondage of Ashatan. If you have the opportunity and the power to remove someone out of the bondage of this world,
favor
out of the sorrow of this world,
in the
out of the bondage of Ashatan,
night that I
you can just do it. Because
believe
anything you do is going to be written down your name.
my Ruach
You just have to. Because how can you look at your neighbor
heel
falling to victim of Ashtan?
joy.
And you know Ashtan likes people. If you don't know the true name,
Lift up your
Ashtan will keep tricking you in different way. But you have to tell them and bring them back to this light. You have to save someone. You have to save someone from the victim of Ashatan. You have to save someone.
forever and always.
When I'm talking that you have to help someone, I'm not talking about giving. Let me tell you something. There are some things that you will do for people, and you feel like, oh, I think I do this. No. That is not right in front of your Creator, Yahweh. The only thing you can do for your Creator, Yahweh, is to save someone. You are not saving the person, but you are saving the soul of the person. And it's going to be written down your name. That on so date, Miss or Mr. Someone, this thing. You have to help someone. You have to proclaim the word of Yahweh to everyone, so that they are going to know the true way before she can't trick them. Oh, are you doing that? Have you ever go out and tell people? Have you ever called your neighbor, your friends, and tell them that this is the true name of your Creator? This is the true name of your Savior. Have you ever do that? Have you ever proclaimed the word of Yahweh to your friends and your family, even to your enemy? Have you ever talked about the name of Yahweh at your workplace? I know some people are shy to proclaim the word of Yahweh. Some people are shy to even mention his name. Why? Why do you have to shy to proclaim the word of your Creator? By doing that, you are saving some people. Not even some. Because let me tell you something. When our mama called our own brother Jeremiah, way of Yahweh. Oh, when Jeremiah see that, oh, this is the true way. This is the true name of the God that we call. This is the true name. The true name is Yahweh. When our mama called my brother Jeremiah, my whole brother called me. Jeremiah called me and my second brother Michael. After that, me too, I called another person. Michael talked to another person. For mama saved our own brother Jeremiah saw, and we keep saving people. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't think that because it's just one person. By saving one person, you save millions of people. Millions of people. Because the person you save is going to go out and explain to other people. You save the remaining people as well. Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. By doing that, you are saving a lot of people. You have to proclaim the word of Yahweh. You have to proclaim it. It's by force. You have to do it. That's the reason why it is by force for you to listen to the Righteousness Radio and to Yahweh the Righteousness TV. Because this is where you are going to know the do's and don'ts of your Creator. Don't do this. Don't do this. You have to do this. This is where you can know everything about your Creator. Yada Yahuwah. All praise to Yahuwah.
Utukufu na nguvu wewe juu, Yahuwah Mwokozi wetu, sababu ya kilio kutoka kwenye mioyo yetu, tunainua jina lako, kuna lako, ufungu wa nguvu zako, hatutakuwa kama zamani.
Today we have another guest today. I think this is our first time on the Righteousness Radio and on the Yahweh is the Righteousness TV. Oh, this is great. This is great, and this is going to be fantastic. Yes. Because today's topic is different. Yes. And today's topic analyze with different type of explanation. Oh, with different type of explanation, like
in the darkest night, with every struggle, you are a fight. Your promises stand forever true. Yahuwah, our hope, we trust in you. Majesty and might, you reign on high. Yahuwah, our Savior, the reason we cry. From the depths of our inner being, we lift your name.
Today's topic is analyzed with a little history of the pagan worship behind Valentine's Day, known as
In the stillness of the day, I hear you whisper. The clouds gather above, heavy with promise.
a little history about the pagan worship behind Valentine's Day, known as Lupicalia. Yes, I've been hearing a lot of things about it.
Your presence floods my
Everybody count the Valentine's Day as Love Day. People start wearing red and white and red everywhere. White color, pink, celebrating Valentine. But let me tell you something, millions of people don't know what is behind the Valentine's Day. As people don't know what is behind the Christmas. You know, everybody shout, that's the day Yahweh is born. Christmas.
Unshakable foundation.
This is why we have to share this program to friends and family. We have to share it to friends and family.
We lift up
You have to. You have to keep proclaiming the word of Yahweh.
of your
Yes. You have to keep proclaiming His word. You have to tell people so that they can know a lot. Because I know how she can use different type of way to tempt people. Example, like this Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people will go out, oh, we have to celebrate this Valentine. We have to celebrate it. We have to do it. But a lot of people don't know what is behind it.
We feel your love in every storm. We find our refuge. Yahuwah, reign over all creation.
Oh, are you ready to listen?
Your sovereignty,
Don't just be a listener.
foundation.
Are you ready to grab something and use it? Because me, I'm ready to grab something. I'm ready to learn something. So when I learn something, I use it. Oh, different type of explanation. I know our sister is ready for us. Yes, she's ready. She's ready. Yes, she's ready. And I hope all our listeners, you are going to enjoy today's program.
Righteous
Because our program on the Righteousness Radio and Yahweh is the Righteousness TV is always fantastic.
inner being.
Is always fantastic.
Every joy.
And today's program is going to be fantastic as well.
Find our refuge.
Today's program is going to be fantastic.
Unshakable.
That's why you don't have to miss it. That's why you don't have to listen to it alone.
We are trained.
You have to call your friends and your family
To you.
and tell your friends and family something is going on the Righteousness Radio. And something is going on Yahweh the Righteousness TV.
Of your
So you have to listen to it. Because there's a lot of things going on here. You will learn a lot of things. That's why you have to keep listening. It's your responsibility to listen to the Yahweh is the Righteousness TV and to the Righteousness Radio. Because that is where you are going to learn a lot of things about your Creator. You know when you meet some people and you have to believe in Yahweh. Okay, you want to explain to me, you want to come into this true way of Yahweh and you don't know anything about Him. How can you call me? How can you explain it to me? Okay, if I ask a question from you, who is this person you are talking about? What is the name you are calling? I don't believe in it. How can you explain it to me?
dry bones.
How do you want to tell me, oh, Koya, sit down, let me explain everything to you?
Upon
That's why you too, you have to be filled with a full fire of you have to be filled with full word of Yahweh. You have to keep burning up with the word of Yahweh, so that when Ashita see you, he's going to know that,
foundation.
oh, this is different. This is the true follower of Yahweh.
As the earth
That's why we have to keep listening.
lift our hands.
You have to keep listening. Because this is the place you are going to learn a lot of things.
Passion.
Yada Yahweh.
You cleanse
All praise to Yahweh. All praise to Yahweh. Yada Yahweh.
healing. Each moment filled with your esteem. We stand together, united in your yada. Rains of righteousness fall upon us. Nourish our hearts, awaken our inner being. In every drop we feel your love. In every storm we find our refuge. Yahuwah, reign over all creation. Your sovereignty, an unshakable foundation.
Our sister will be here to read the Thahalym, the Thahalym,
The speech of
time and
the lighting of
Mashalym,
light.
Mannah
We find our shelter,
from the word of Yahweh,
our light.
from the scriptures,
Feel the
and explain it too
kindness is God.
about the history of Valentine.
Righteousness
Yes.
on us.
I hope you are ready to listen.
Nourish our
I hope you are ready to listen, because we are ready to teach on the Righteousness Radio.
every storm we find our refuge. Yahuwah, reign over all creation. Your sovereignty, unshakable foundation. With open hearts we receive your aim in the embrace of your presence.
Hello. Shalom, shalom.
How are you doing, sister? Shalom, sister.
I'm doing okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I just want to. Yes, I can hear you, Aki.
Okay. How are you doing, brother?
I'm okay.
Please, we can't hear you. Can you move close to the mic? Can you hear me, sister? Can you move close to the mic?
Yes. Oh, I have you on speaker.
Okay. Because you have to move close to the mic so our listeners can listen to you clearly. So people can hear you clearly on the Righteousness Radio. How are you doing? How is family? And how is friends and your neighbors? I hope you are proclaiming the word of Yahweh to everyone around you.
Yes. I really mainly talk about him with my family. I think a little less shorter than a year is when I got to the name and got into him. Because before I was just believing in the old name.
Yada Yahweh, all praise to Yahweh, all praise to Yahweh, Yada Yahweh. Yes. I'm happy. Let me tell you something, sister Lay. You know, I always happy about something is that I always think of myself that okay, if I don't even know this true name, I will be in this fake world. This fake world, call it the fake God, and people will start tricking me. Ashita will start using me. I'll feel like, when I died, I'm going to go and meet my creator, Yahweh. But I am happy that through someone, through my own brother, through someone, Yahweh called my own brother, through my brother, Yahweh called me, and I'm happy to be in the midst of people that call the name of Yahweh. And I can use this moment to say, welcome to the Righteousness Radio, and welcome live to the Yahweh is the Righteousness TV. You are live on our radio, and you are live on our TV channel as well. Welcome. Oh, yes. We are happy that we have new guests today because our listeners are going to hear new voice. Oh, yes. Sister,
Yes, sir.
can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can start right now because our listeners is ready to listen to you.
Oh, I can read?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can read?
Okay, yes.
I wanted to start with Thahalym 59. Um, Deliver me from my enemies. O Lord, defend me from them that rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from bloody men. For lo, they lie in wait for my soul. The mighty are gathered against me, not for my transgression, nor for my crime. O Yahuwah, they run and prepare themselves without my fault, awake to help me, and behold, you therefore, O Yahuwah, allure Tesavot, the allure of Yasharal, awake to visit all the heathen. Be not merciful to any wicked transgressors. They return at evening. They make a noise like a dog and go round about the city. Behold, they belch out with their mouths. Swords are in their lips. For who say they hears? But you, O Yahuwah, shall laugh at them. You shall laugh. You shall have all the heathen in derision. Because of his strength will I wait upon you, for Allah is my defense. The allure of my mercy shall prevent me. Elohim shall let me see my desire upon my enemies. Slay them not, lest my people forget. Scatter them by your power, and bring them down, O Allah, our shield. For the transgression of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them even be taken into their pride. And for cursing and lying which they speak, consume them in wrath. Consume them, that they may not be, and let them know that Allah rules in Yaakov unto the ends of the Eretz. And at the evening let them return, and let them make a noise like a dog, and go around about the city. Let them wander up and down for meat, and grudge if they be not satisfied. But I will sing of your power, yea, I will sing aloud of your mercy in the morning. For you have been my defense and refuge in the yom of my trouble. Unto you, O my strength, will I sing, for Allah in my defense, and the Alahika for my mercy. O Allah, you have cast us off, you have scattered us, and you have been displeased. O turn yourself to us again. You have made the Eretz to tremble, you have broken it. Heal the breaches thereof, for it shakes. You have showed your people hard things. You have made us to drink the wine of astonishment. You have given a banner to them that fear you, that it may be displayed because of the truth. That you, beloved, may be delivered. Save with your right hand and hear me. Allah has spoken in His holiness. I will rejoice. I will divide Shechem and Met out of the valley of Sukkot. Gilad is mine, and Menashe is mine. Ephraim also is the strength of my head. Yehuda is my Torah giver. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Peleshet, triumph you because of me. Who will bring me into the strong city? Who will lead me into Edom? Will not you, O Allah, which has cast us off, and you, O Allah, which did not go out with our armies, give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. Through Allah we shall do valiantly, for He it is that shall tread down our enemies. Hear my cry, O Allah. Attend unto my prayer, unto my palah. From the end of the Eretz will I cry unto you when my heart is overwhelmed. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I, for you have been a shelter for me, and a strong tower for the enemy. I will abide in your tabernacle forever. I will trust in the covert of your wings. For you, O Allah, have heard my vows. You have given me the heritage of those that fear your name. You have prolonged the king's life, and his years as many generations. He shall abide before Allah forever. O prepare mercy and truth, which may preserve him. So will I sing praises unto your name forever, that I may daily perform my vows. Truly my soul waits upon Allah. From him comes my Yahusha, salvation. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you, as a bowing wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They barak with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. My soul, wait you only upon Allah, for my expectation is from him. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved. And Allah is my salvation, and my esteem, the rock of my strength, and my refuge is in the Lord. Trust in him at all times, ye people, pour out your heart before him. Allah is a refuge for us. Surely men of low degree are vanity, and men of high degree are lie. To be laid in the balance, they are altogether lighter than vanity. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. Elohim has spoken once, twice have I heard this, that power belongs unto Allah. Also unto, O Yahuwah, belong mercy, for you render to every man according to his work. Oh, this is the Psalm of David. I don't know well, I'm just going to keep reading. But I don't know if I should have announced, but I just kept going. I'm from 59 and onward. This is when he was in the wilderness of Yehuda. O Allah, you are my owl. Early will I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh longs for you in a dry and thirsty land where no water is, to see your power and your esteem, so as I have seen you in the sanctuary, because your loving kindness is better than life. My lips shall praise you, thus will I barak you while I live. I will lift up my hands in your sham, in your name. My soul shall be satisfied as with marrow and fatness, and my mouth shall praise you with joyful lips. When I remember you upon my bed, and meditate on you in the night watches, because you have been my help, therefore in the shadow of your wings will I rejoice. My soul follows hard after you. Your right hand upholds me. But those that seek my soul to destroy it shall go into the lower parts of the Eretz. They shall fall by the sword. They shall be a portion for foxes. But the king shall rejoice in Allah. Everyone that swears by him shall esteem. But the mouth of them that speak lies shall be stopped. Hear my voice, O Lord. In my prayer preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares. Privily they say, who shall see them? They stretch out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But Allah shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Allah, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in Yahuwah, and shall trust in him, and all the Asherai in the heart shall esteem. Praise awaits for you, O Allah, in Sion, and unto you shall the vow be performed. O you that hear Palal, hear prayer, unto you shall all flesh come. Iniquities prevail against me. As for our transgressions, our crimes, you shall purge them away. Barak is the man whom you choose and cause to approach unto you. that he may dwell in your courts. We shall be satisfied with the goodness of your temple, of your house, even of your Kadesh temple. By terrible things and righteousness will you answer us, O Eloheka, of our Yahusha, our salvation, who are the confidence of all the ends of the Eretz, and of them that are afar off upon the sea, which by his strength sets fast, and the mountains being girded with power, which stills the noise of the sea, the noise of their waves, and the tumult of the people. They also that dwell in the uttermost parts are afraid at your tokens. You make the outgoings of the morning and evening to rejoice. You visit the Eretz and water it. You greatly enrich it with the river of Alua, which is full of water. You prepare them grain when you have so provided for it. You water the ridges thereof abundantly. You settle the furrows thereof. You make it soft with the showers. You barak the springing with thereof. You crown the year with your goodness, and your cycles drop fatness. They drop upon the pastures of the wilderness, and the little hills rejoice on every side. The pastures are clothed with flocks. The valleys are covered over with grain. They shout for joy. They also sing. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Sing forth the honor of his Sham, his name. Make his praise glorious. Say unto the Lord, how terrible are you in your works. Through the greatness of your power shall your enemies submit themselves unto you. All the Eretz shall worship you, and shall sing unto you. They shall sing to your name. Come and see the works of the Lord. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. He turned the sea into dry land. They went through the flood on foot. There did we rejoice in him. He rules by his power forever. His eyes behold the nations. Let not the rebellious exalt themselves. Our Baruch, our Elohim, ye people, and make the voice of his praise to be heard, which holds our soul in life, and suffers not our feet to be moved. For you, O Lord, have proved us. You have tried us as silver is tried. You brought us into the net. You laid affliction upon our loins. You have caused men to ride over our heads. We went through the fire and through water, but you brought us out into a wealthy place. I will go into your house with ascending smoke offerings. I will pay you my vows, which my lips have uttered and my mouth has spoken. When I was in trouble, I will offer unto you ascending smoke sacrifices of fatlings, with the incense of rams. I will offer bullocks with goats. Come and hear, all ye that hear Elua, and I will declare that he has done for what he has done for my soul. I cried unto him with my mouth, and he was extolled with my tongue. Elua, be merciful unto us, and baruch us, and cause his face to shine upon us, that your way be known upon the Eretz, your Yahusha among all nations, salvation. Let the people praise you, O Lord, let all the people praise you. O let the nations be glad and sing for joy, for you shall judge the people righteously, and govern the nations upon the Eretz. Let the people praise you, O Lord, let all the people praise you. Then all the Eretz yield her increase, and Elua, even our own Elua, shall baruch us. Elua shall baruch us, and all the ends of the Eretz shall fear him. Let Elua arise, let his enemies be scattered, let them also that hate him flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away, as wax melts before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of Elua. But let the righteous be glad, let them rejoice before Elua, yea, let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing unto Allah, praises to his Sham, to his name, extol him that rides upon the Shemaim by his Sham, Yahuwah, and rejoice before him. A father of the fatherless and a judge of the widows is Allah in his Kadesh habitation. Allah sets the solitary in families in Nishpakas. He brings out those which are bound with chains, but the rebellious dwell in the dry land. O Allah, when you went forth before your people, when you did march through the wilderness, the Eret shook, the Shemaim also dropped at the presence of Allah. Even Sinai itself was moved at the presence of Allah, the Alaheka of Yasharal. You, Allah, did send a plentiful rain, whereby you did confirm your inheritance when it was a weary. Your assembly has dwelt therein. You, O Elohim, have prepared of your goodness for the poor. Allah give the word, the Dabar. Great was the company of those that published it. Kings of armies did flee apace, and she that tarried at home divided the spoil. Though ye have lain among the pots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove, covered with silver, and her feathers with the yellow gold. When Allah scattered kings in it, it was white as snow in Salma. The hill of Allah is as the hill of Bashan, a high hill as the hill of Bashan. Why leap ye, ye high hills? This is the hill which Allah desires to dwell in. Yea, Yahuwah will dwell in it forever. The chariots of Elohim are 20,000, even thousands of Malakim. Allah is among them, as in Sinai, in the Kadesh place, in the called out place. You have ascended on high. You have led captivity captive. You have received gifts for men, yea, for the rebellious also, that Yahuwah Allah might dwell among them. Barak be Allah, who daily loads us with benefits, even the Al of our Yahusha, our Mashiach. He that is our Allah is the Al of our salvation, and unto Yahuwah Allah belongs the issues from death. But Allah shall wound the head of his enemies, and the hairy scalp of such one as goes on still in his transgressions. Allah said, I will bring again from Bashan, I will bring my people again from the depths of the sea, that your foot may be dipped in the blood in the dam of your enemies, and the tongue of your dogs in the same. They have seen your goings, O Allah, even the goings of my El, my King, in the sanctuary. The singers went before, the players on instruments followed after. Among them were the damsels playing the timbrels. Baruch Yahuwah in the assemblies, even Allah from the mountains of Yasharal. There is little Binyamin with their ruler, the princes of Yehuda, and their council, the princes of Zebulun, and the princes of Naphtali. Your Allah has commanded your strength. Strengthen, O Allah, that which you have wrought for us, because your temple at Jerusalem shall kings bring presents unto you. Rebuke the company of spearmen, the multitude of the bulls, with the calves of the people, till everyone submit himself with pieces of silver. Scatter you the people that delight in war. Princes shall come out of the Mishraim. Cush shall soon stretch out her hands unto Allah. Sing unto Allah, ye kingdoms of the Arets. O sing praises unto Allah. To him that rides upon the Shemaim of Shemaims, which were of old, lo, he sends out his voice, and that a mighty voice. Ascribe ye strength unto Lord, his excellency is over Yasharal, and his strength is in the clouds, in the skies. O Lord, you are terrible out of your Kadesh places, your holy places. The owl of Yasharal is he that gives strength and the power unto his people, Barak be Yahuwah. Save me, O Lord, for the waters are coming to my soul. I sink in deep mire where there is no standing. I am come into deep waters where the floods overflow me. I am weary of my crying, my throat is dried, my eyes fail, while I wait for my allure. They that hate me without a cause, ha- they that hate me without a cause are more than the hairs of my head. They that would destroy me, being my enemies wrongfully, are mighty. Then I restored that which I took not away. O Allah, you know my foolishness, and my transgression are not hid from you. Let not them that wait on you, O Allah, Yahuwah Tesabot, be ashamed for my sake. Let not those that seek you be confounded for my sake. O Allah of Yasharal, because of your sake, I have borne reproach. Shame has covered my face. I am become a stranger unto my brethren, and an alien unto my mother's children. For the zeal of your house has eaten me up, and the reproaches of them that reproached you are fallen upon me. When I wept and chastened my soul with fasting, that was to my reproach. I made sackcloth also my garment, and I became a proverb to them. They that sit in the gate speak against me, and I was the song of the drunkards. But as for me, my prayer is unto you, O Yahuwah, in an acceptable time. O Allah, in the multitude of your mercy, hear me in the truth of your Yahusha HaMashiach. Deliver me out of the mire, and let me not sink. Let me be delivered from them that hate me, and out of the deep waters. Let not the water flood overflow me, neither let the deep swallow me up, and let not the pit shut her mouth upon me. Hear, O me, O Yahuwah, for your loving kindness is good. Turn unto me according to the multitude of your tender mercies, and hide not your face from your servant, for I am in trouble. Hear me speedily. Draw nigh unto my soul and redeem it. Deliver me because of my enemies. You have known my reproach and my shame and my dishonor. My adversaries are all before you. Reproach has broken my heart, and I am full of heaviness. And I looked for some to take pity, but there was none, and for comforters, but I found none. They gave me also gall for my meat, and in my thirst they gave me vinegar to drink. Let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake. Pour out your indignation upon them, and let your wrathful anger take hold of them. Let their habitation be desolate, and let none dwell in their tents. For they persecute him whom you have smitten, and they talk to the grief of those whom you have wounded, and iniquity unto their iniquity, and let them not come into your righteousness. Let them be blotted out of the Sefer of the living, and not be written with the righteous. But I am poor and sorrowful. Let your Yahusha, your salvation, of allure set me upon high. I will praise the name of allure with a song, and will magnify him with thanksgiving. This also shall please Yahuwah, better than an ox or bullock that has horns and hoofs. The humble shall see this and be glad, and your heart shall live that seek allure. For Yahuwah hears the poor and despises not his prisoners. Let the Shemaim and the Arets praise him, the seas and everything that moves therein. For allure will save Sion. And will build the cities of Yehuda, that they may dwell there and have it in possession. The seed also of his servants shall inherit it, and they that love Hisham, they that ahab his name Hisham, shall dwell therein. Make haste, O Allah, to deliver me. Make haste to help me, O Yahuwah. Let them be ashamed and confounded that seek after my soul, and let them be turned backward and put to confusion that desire my heart. Let them be returned back for a reward for their shame that say, Aha, aha. Let all those that seek you rejoice and be glad in you, and let such as love your salvation say continually, let Allah be magnified. But I am poor and needy. Make haste unto me, O Allah. You are my help and my deliverer. O Yahuwah, make no tarrying. In you, O Yahuwah, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. Deliver me in your righteousness and cause me to escape. Incline your ear unto me and save me. Be my strong habitation, whereunto I may continually resort. You have given commandment to save me, for you are my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, O Allah, out of the hand of the wicked and out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man. For you are my hope, O Allah, Yahuwah. You are my trust from my youth. By you have I been held up from the womb. You are he that took me out of my mother's belly. My praise shall be continually of you. I am as a wonder unto many, but you are my strong refuge. Let my mouth be filled with the praise, and with your honor all the yom. Cast me not in the time of old age. Forsake me not when my strength fails. For my enemies speak against me, and they lay wait for my soul, take counsel together, saying, Allah has forsaken him. Persecute and take him, for there is none to deliver him. O Allah, be not far from me. O Allaheka, make haste for my help. Let them be confounded and consumed that are advisories to my soul. Let them be covered with reproach and dishonor that seek my hurt. But I will hope continually and will yet praise you more and more. My mouth shall show forth your righteousness and your Yahusha, all the yom, for I know not the numbers thereof. I will go in the strength of the Lord. I will make mention of your righteousness, even of yours only. O Yahuwah, you have taught me from my mouth, and hitherto have I declared your wondrous works. Now also when I am old and gray-headed, O Allah, forsake me not, until I have showed your strength unto this generation, and your power to everyone that is to come. Your righteousness also, O Allah, is very high, who has done great things. O Allah, who is like unto you? You which has showed me great and sore troubles, shall quicken me again, and shall bring me up again. From the depths of the Arets, you shall increase my greatness, and comfort me on every side. I will praise you with the solitary, even your truth, O Lord, unto you. I will sing with the harp. O Holy One of Yasharal, my lips shall greatly rejoice when I sing unto you, and my soul which you have redeemed. My tongue also shall talk of your righteousness all the day long, for they are confounded, for they are brought unto shame that seek my hurt. Give the kings your judgment, O Allure, and your righteousness unto the king's son, the king's bond. He shall judge your people with righteousness, and your poor with judgment. The mountains shall bring peace to the people, and the little hills by righteousness. He shall judge the poor of the people. He shall save the children of the needy, and shall break in pieces the oppressor. They shall fear you as long as the Chemosh and moon endure throughout all generations. He shall come down like rain upon the mown grass, as showers that water the arets. In his yom shall the righteous flourish, and abundance of peace. So long as the moon endures, he shall have dominion also from sea to sea, and from the river unto the ends of the arets. They that dwell in the wilderness shall bow before him, and his enemies shall lick the dust. The kings of Tarshish and the isles shall bring presents. The kings of Shiva and Siva shall offer gifts. Yea, all kings shall fall down before him. All nations shall serve him, for he shall deliver the needy when he cries, the poor also, and him that has no helper. He shall spare the poor and needy, and shall save the souls of the needy. He shall redeem their soul from deceit and violence, and precious shall their blood, their dam be in his sight. And he shall live, and to him shall be given of the gold of Shiva. Prayer also shall be made for him continually, and daily shall he be praised. There shall be a handful of grain in the arets upon the top of the mountains, and the fruit thereof shall shake like Lebanon, and they of the city shall flourish like grass of the arets. His sham, his name shall endure forever. His name shall be continued as long as the Chemosh, and men shall be Baruch in him. All nations shall call him Baruch. Baruch be Yahuwah Lord, the Eloheka of Yasharal, who only does wondrous things. And Baruch be his glorious name forever, and let the whole arets be filled with his esteem. Amen, amen. And the prayers of Dawid, the son of Yeshai, are ended. Truly Alua is good to Yasharal, even to such as are of the clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped, for I was envious and foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence covers them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the Shemaim, and their tongue walks through the Eretz. Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how does Al know? And is there knowledge in Allure? Behold, these are the wicked who prosper in the Eretz. They increase in riches. Truly I have cleansed my heart in vain, and washed my hands in innocency. For all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of your children. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me, until I went into the sanctuary of Al. Then understood I their end. Surely you did set them in slippery places. You cast them down into destruction. How are they brought into desolation? As in a moment, they are utterly consumed with terrors. As a dream when one awakens, so, O Allure, when you awake, you shall despise their image. Thus my heart was grieved, and I was pricked in my mind. So foolish was I and ignorant. I was as a beast before you. Nevertheless, I am continually with you. You have held me by my right hand. You shall guide me with your counsel, and afterward receive me to esteem. Whom have I in Shemaim but you? And there is none upon the Eretz that I desire beside you. My flesh and my heart fails, but Elohim is my strength of my heart and my portion forever. For lo, they that are far from you shall perish. You have destroyed all of them that go a-whoring from you. But it is good for me to draw near to Allah. I have put my trust in Allah, Yahuwah. Declare all your works. O Allah, why have you cast us off forever? Why does your anger smoke against the sheep of your pasture? Remember your assembly, which you have purchased of old, the rod of your inheritance, which you have redeemed in this Mount Sion, wherein you have dwelt. Lift up your feet unto the perpetual desolations, even all that the enemy has done wickedly in the sanctuary. Your enemies roar in the midst of your assemblies. They set up their signs for signs. A man was famous according as he had lifted up axes upon the thick trees. But now they break down the carved works thereof at once with axes and hammers. They have cast fire into your sanctuary. They have defiled by casting down the dwelling place of your Sham, your name, to the ground. They said in their hearts, let us destroy them together. They have burnt up all the synagogues of Al in the land. We see not our signs. There is no more any prophet, neither is there among us any that knows how long. O Allah, how long shall the advisory reproach? Shall the enemy blaspheme your name forever? Why withdraw your hand? Why withdraw you your hand? Even your right hand, pluck it out of your bosom. For Yahuwah is my king of old, working salvation in the midst of the Eretz. You did divide the sea by your strength. You broke the heads of the dragons in the waters. You broke the heads of Leviathan in pieces and gave him to be meat to the people inhabiting the wilderness. You did cleave the mountain and the flood. You dried up mighty rivers. The days is yours. The night also is yours. You have prepared the light and the Shamash. You have set all the borders of the Eretz. You have made summer and winter. Remember this, that the enemy has reproached, O Yahuwah, and that the foolish people have blasphemed your name. O deliver not the soul of your turtle dove unto the multitude of the wicked. Forget not the assembly of your poor forever. Have respect unto the covenant, for the dark places of the Eretz are full of the habitations of cruelty. O let not the oppressed return ashamed. Let the poor and needy praise your name. Arise, O Allure, plead your own cause. Remember how the foolish man reproaches you daily. Forget not the voice of your enemies, the tumult of those that arise up against you. You increase continually. Unto you, O Allure, do we give thanks, unto you do we give thanks, for that your name is near your wondrous works declared. When I shall receive the assembly, I will judge uprightly. The Eretz and all the inhabitants thereof are dissolved. I bear up the pillars of it. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked lift not up the horn. Lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck, for promotion comes neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but Allure is the judge. He puts down one and sets up another. For in the hand of Yahuwah there is a cup, and the wine is red, and it is full of mixture, and he pours out the same, and the dregs thereof. All the wicked of the Eretz shall wring them out and drink them. But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the Allure of Yaakov. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. In Yehuda, in Allure, known is the name is great in Yasha'al, in Shalom, also in his tabernacle, and his dwelling place in Sion. There broke he the arrows of the bow, the shield and the sword and the battle. You are more glorious and excellent than the mountains of prey. The stout-hearted are spoiled, they have slept their sleep. Their sleep, and none of the men of might have found their hands. And I think, I guess we can close the Thahalym there. There was something I wanted to touch on about today, because when speaking on Allure and his Kadeshness being called out, being separated, that goes into Shabbat being separated from the Eretz, the world, and their festivities. And I would like to speak on what people call V-Day, where we celebrate the pagan word, the bar, Love, where we celebrate this day on this certain month, on February. There were some things I would like to read. So it goes into a pagan. It goes into a pagan holiday, and this is how the Romans declared it. for February 15th and 14th, and they called it Lupercalia is what it was originally named. Modern day, I guess we're calling it, you know, VAL times and everything of that nature. And it is this holiday, the idols that come out during this holiday, as we know, are Cupid, like false cherubim caricatures. Cupid, and he's shooting the arrow, of the arrow of Love, because we should be saying, Ahab or Ahava, because that is what it means in the pure language that he's gonna bring back to us one by one. But when we celebrate these things and not knowing it, not knowing all of the idols we bring into just wanting to be a part of the day, whether we're sharing it with a significant other and things of that nature, you're putting kind of like almost like a ritual on each other, because it's for sensuality. It's like a festival. Like these are it's rooted in ancient Roman fertility, it's associated with the demon Pan and Romulus and Remus. And we all know Pan to be that goat figure and also the Pied Piper. And when he took on the man form and they said he would play the flute to lead the children, Pan was also the Pied Piper as well. Like they show us this symbolism all the time, And they have it's mainly for fertility, mostly, and for sensuality. And we can't be walking in these things or even celebrate it unknowingly, thinking, like we can still keep Shabbat, because you can't have one foot in the world and one foot in the Devar, And I wanted to read Yirmiyahu 10 through 2. Like it was always saying, learn not the way of the heathen, for their customs of the people are vain. And this was being told to Yasharal. Us, his people, we're all his people joining this assembly, hearing these scriptures, So also, and I'm gonna keep reading here about like the root. I wanted to read that piece of scripture, but the root of what this festival is. So during the festival, young men would draw the names of eligible girls from a pot or urn. These couples would be paired up until the next Lupercalia festival, often in intimate ways. So basically an orgy, and all of the art pieces coming from this time, the Middle Ages, from Europe, they were all depicting these things, And it says here, the young man would wear the slip bearing his Valentine's name on his sleeve and attend to the lady with flowers, gifts, and words of affection. The custom of exchanging Valentines and all the other traditions in honor of Lupercus and deified hunter of Rome, was also linked with the pagan sacrifice of teenagers going steady. It usually led to fornication. Today, the custom so yes, it leads to fornication, and today's customs of what is being celebrated today is it is merely a basically like a rebirth of trying to make it over, to make it new, like to make it new again, like because this is an old pagan holiday custom that was passed down, and the world has kept up with it because we still celebrate it today. Because in the month of February, they would write the names of the young women who they sought to be with, and they would put it in a box, and they would chant around this box. And then Constantine, along the way, he's the one who birthed this false binding again that most of our people are coming out of, to be led back to Yahuwah. But he birthed Roman Christianity, and it says here, disregarding this pagan lustful free-for-all with the Roman citizens, they would not hear of it. So it was agreed that the holiday would continue as it was. That they were going to continue to make it grossly overt and pervasive. And this is pretty much harlotry, Jezebel in this celebration, whether we understand or not. And much of the pagan cultures and traditions were also assimilated and reinvented to fit the Catholic tradition and to attract early pagans to become Christians. In 496 AD, Pope Gelasius declared the Lupercalia traditions, particularly the LOV lottery, as immoral. The Pope changed the LOV lottery tradition into a saint lottery, where each young boy tries to mimic the qualities of the saint he picks all throughout the year. Pope Gelasius also declared February 14th as the Feast of Saints. On Valentine's, the patron of lovers. It was not until the reign of Pope that the holiday became a Christian custom. So basically a Christian formality in some sense, like celebrational wise. As far back as 496, he changed Lupercalia on February 15th to St. Valentine's Day on February 14th. And this is where the worship, and we understand the worship of saints. It's it's not of Alua and his Shemaim. That is Catholic, It's out of order. It is historically well established that the early Church of Rome blended pagan beliefs and practices, assigning so-called saints to festivals or holidays long previously observed by pagans in an effort to win converts. The church's decision to alter the festivities by assigning it to an acceptable name was based on a 3rd century account of a prebester, who was secretly married couples against the edict of Emperor Claudius II. Though he was beheaded in 270 AD, he was later honored as the patron saint of love, and so LOV and LOVERs. But Valentine was a common Roman name, or Valentine. Roman parents often gave this name to their children in honor of the famous, who was first called Valentine in antiquity. That famous man was Lupercus, the hunter. Valentinus was a common Roman name derived from the Latin debar valens, meaning to be strong. So it's strong, powerful, and mighty. However, the authorities agree that this was an ancient pre-Roman festival handed down from the East. The Encyclopedia Britannica notes that the festival itself contains no reference to the Romulus legend, which is probably later in origin. The pagan population of Rome observed festivities beginning on the eve of February 14, centuries before the dawn of Christianity, when Emperor Constantine converted to Orthodox Christianity. He was encouraged to break with his pagan past, but the Roman populace of his realm would have none of it. The Christians professing church decided that the only way to resolve the matter was to let the great masses of the empire, who were now considered members of the church, keep the Lupercalia festival, but under another name, which is the name we give it today, and for another purpose. And in the 18th century, English historian Edward Gibbon wrote, "The vestiges of superstition were not so absolutely obliterated, and the festival of the Lupercalia, whose origin had preceded the foundation of Rome, was still celebrated after the conversion of the imperial city. The Christians still continued in the month of February the annual celebration of Lupercalia." The Decline and the Fall of the Roman Empire by Edward Gibbons, chapter 36, and this was part 3, just a piece from that book. Um, so I wanted to get into a little bit of Mashalym. I don't know. Um, Brother, I don't know if you could hear me. I wanted to get in. I wanted to read some Mashalym as well. Okay. I'm gonna start. Mashalym, I'm gonna go from the first. Okay. And I will do 1 through 3. Um, the Proverbs of Shalom, the bond of Dawid, king of Yasharah, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the debar of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment and equity, to give subtly to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise, and their dark sayings. The fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My bond, hear the instruction of your father, and forsake not the Torah of your mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace, Hassan, unto your head, and chains about your neck. My bond, if transgressors entice you, consent not. If they say, come with us and let us wait for dam, for blood, let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up alive as Sheol, and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance, we shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in your lot among us, let us all have one purse. My bond, walk not in the way with them, refrain your foot from their path, for their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own dam. They lurk privily for their own lives, their own high. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which takes away the high of the owners thereof. Wisdom cries without, she utters her voice in the streets. She cries in the chief place of concourse. In the openings of the gates in the city she utters her debar, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? Ahab, simplicity. And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my ruach unto you. I will make known my debar unto you, because I have called, and ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes. When your fear comes as desolation, and your destruction comes as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish comes upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahuwah. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkens unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. My bond, if you will receive my debar and hide my commands with you, so that you incline your ear unto wisdom, and apply your heart to understanding. Yea, if you cry after knowledge, and lift up your voice for understanding, if you seek her as silver, and search for her as for hid treasures, then shall you understand the fear of Yahuwah, and find the knowledge of Allah. For Yahuwah gives wisdom, out of his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He lays up sound wisdom, for the righteous he is a buckler to them that walks uprightly. He keeps the path of judgment and the guards of the way of his Kasi. Then shall you understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom enters into your heart and knowledge is pleasant unto your soul, discretion shall guard you, understanding shall keep you, to deliver you from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaks forward things, who leave the paths of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice to do evil and delight in the frowardness of the wicked, whose ways are crooked and they froward in their paths. To deliver you from the strange woman, even from the stranger which flatters with her words, her the bar, which forsakes the guide of her youth, and forgets the covenant of her allure. For her house inclines unto death, and her paths unto Raphaim or Remphim. None that go unto her return again, neither take they hold of the paths of high of good men, and guard the paths of the righteous. For the Yasharim shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. But the wicked shall be cut off from the arrest, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it. My bond, forget not my Torah, my law, my command, but let your heart, for length of yoms and long life, add to you. Let not mercy so shall you find favor and good understanding in the sight of Allah and man. Trust in Yahuwah with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear Yahuwah and depart from evil. It shall be health to your navel and marrow to your bones. Honor Yahuwah with your substance, and with the first fruits of all your increase. So shall your barns be filled with plenty, and your presses shall burst out with new wine. My bond, my son, despise not the chastening of Yahuwah, neither be weary of his correction. For at Yahuwah Ahab's he corrects, even as Abba, the bond in whom he delights. Happy is the man that finds wisdom, and the man that gets understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. And that was Mashalym, I believe, that was probably going on to part 2, I believe.
Okay. Yes, okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, brother.
Okay. Are you done eating?
Yes, Aki.
Oh, yada Yahweh. All praise to Yahweh, yada Yahweh. Oh, thank you, sister. Thank you for the reading. Oh, thank you for the reading. Thank you for the reading.
In the stillness
I hope everyone is still here.
the clouds gather above, heavy with promise.
I hope you can listen to our sister reading the Thahalym and Mashalym for us.
Harsh ground into a sanctuary. Your presence floods my ruah,
If you can listen to her, just say yada Yahweh.
breathing life into the dry bones.
Because all praise is for Yahweh.
Righteousness,
Is the owner of all your esteem.
hearts awaken our inner being. In every drop we feel your love. In every storm we find our refuge. Yahuwah, you reign over all creation. Your sovereignty, an unshakable foundation. As the earth drinks deeply, we lift our hands, surrendering to the flow of your compassion. You cleanse our hearts, washing away the burdens. In the rhythm of the rain, we find our healing. Each moment filled.
We all have more than anything else. More than anything else, we have the audacity. You have more audacity than you have money. You have more audacity than you have friends or those. Hallelujah, family. All praise to the Most High Yahuwah. Honor to Mashiach. Yahushua is King. Over a quarter team set apart and chosen to save souls for Yahuwah and lead the children back to the kingdom. Listen up. While you out here discerning other people's spirits, Yahuwah is discerning your spirit. That is why I always say discern your own spirit. Because when you're not, Yahuwah is discerning yours while you are discerning others. So he's not even paying attention to the other people. He's paying attention to yours. Because you are the one that has people under this judgment. See, you're not showing no mercy, and you got everybody under your judgment. So Yahuwah has you under his. In Sirach chapter 28 verses 3 through 4 reads, does a man harbor anger against another and yet seek for healing from Yahuwah? Listen to that. That just sounds so foolish. That sounds so out of this world. That sounds so crazy. You harbor anger against another and yet seek for healing. And the root of your sickness and your unhealed state is anger. Verse 4. Does he have no mercy towards a man like himself? Does he have no mercy towards a man like himself? Gotta read that again. Does he have no mercy towards a man like himself? Meaning, do you have no mercy towards a person that's just like you? So if you don't have mercy on someone else, that's almost like you not having mercy upon your own self. Because that man is just like you, so you ought to have mercy on him too, because you just like him. Yahuwah is going to judge you just like him, so. Verse 4. Does he have no mercy towards a man like himself, and yet pray for his own sins? What? Wow, the audacity. That's the one thing we all have more than anything else. More than anything else, we have the audacity. You have more audacity than you have money. You have more audacity than you have friends, or those who love, or that you think love you, because you done got beside yourself. You have this haughty spirit where you are so arrogant, where you think everybody loves you, and you think you so fine, so smart, so cute, so popular and all that. But hold on. Does he have no mercy towards a man like himself, and yet pray for his own sins? See, no. What you have is the audacity to do that. So as long as it is hard to forgive, see, listen here. Forgiveness doesn't mean that the people you forgave has to have the same amount or same level of access to you. Access and forgiveness are two separate things. Yet although these people that you forgave no longer have access to you, that doesn't mean that no longer have access to you. That doesn't mean that you hold over their heads what they did to you. Nope, you have no access to me like you used to or at all, but I do forgive you. In other words, that means that I wish no ill upon your life. I don't wish that you get in return what you did to me. That's true forgiveness. True forgiveness is if I ever really see you in a jam, I really see you hurt, I really see you need help, I'm going to help you. Even though we have no real dealings with one another, there's no access granted from me to you. Yeah, there's no access granted from you to me. There's no access. You have no more access to my life. We are no longer buddies. We don't hang, we don't kick it, we don't hee, we don't do none of that. But at the same time, if I ever saw you in real need, I would help you. Yes, that's true forgiveness right there. That's true forgiveness. That's why I said access and forgiveness are two different things. Yes, I forgive you, but at the same time, we no longer have that bond anymore. Or that same bond. We no longer have that bond. That same bond. There's no more access. But like I no longer have that bond. That same bond. There's no more access. But like I said, if you ever got real down and there was no one else that you can go to, I got you. That's true forgiveness. Oh yeah, I love you, Yahuwah loves you, Yahusha loves you. I pray this message Baruch some today and does not fall upon deaf ears. Share this message, help save souls for the kingdom. Always remember the parable of the unforgiving servant in Matthew chapter 18 verses 21 through 35. Teaches us about forgiveness. If you forgot about it, go back and do some review and some studying about forgiveness, because we need that. If someone seeks forgiveness, forgive them. Show them mercy so that you are not in danger of not being forgiven. Don't be one that follows Yahusha in his words, but still falls short of this. You must have forgiveness. Forgiving those who have wronged you is not for them. It's for you and your salvation. So make sure you forgive others, so that Yahuwah can forgive you when you stumble and fall short in life. Make sure to test every spirit always and discern your own spirit, because when you're not, Yahuwah is discerning yours while you are discerning others. All praise to the Most High Yahuwah, and to Yahushua HaMashiach be the glory. Shalom.
In the stillness of the night, I call your name. When the storms of life surround me, I'll never be the same. With every tear I cry, Yahuwah, you are my light. In my brokenness, you make everything right. You are my healer, my strength, my joy. In every heartbeat, Yahuwah, you're my song.
What a very cool and warm message from our brother. Oh. Do you have the heart of forgiveness? Can you hear that? If our Father, our Creator, can forgive us all our sin,
when the world feels heavy and hope is hard to find,
who are you to say you can't forgive anyone? Who are you to say, no, I can't forgive you? You have to have the heart of forgiveness so that you can be forgiven as well. Hey, you hear the message, the short message I just played right now? He said, if you think of, oh, anything you do for me, you get it back. That's not the act of forgiveness. Why you tell someone that what you do for me, you will surely receive it back. That That is not the act of forgiveness.
You lift me high.
Just leave everything to your Creator,
I belong.
Yahweh. We are all a sinner. We sin every day.
Steep the mountain,
And our Father,
so steep.
Yahweh, can forgive us
Love is my anchor.
all our sin.
Your promises.
So who are you to say you can't forgive someone?
Hope is hard to find. I'll trust in your goodness. With you I'm defined. You are my heal, my strength, my joy. In every heartbeat, Yahuwah, you're my song. With every prayer, you lift me high in your embrace. I know I belong, you I belong. I know I belong. Every trial I face, your favor overflows. In the darkest of nights, you're the light that I know. With a heart full of belief, I'll sing a new tune. For in you, my Savior, my Ruach Hu. For in you, my
Hallelujah, family. And chosen to say souls for Yahuwah and lead. Hallelujah, family. All praise to the Most High Yahuwah. Over here, recorded Sheem set apart and chosen to say souls for Yahuwah and lead his children back to the kingdom. Listen up. Today I'm going to be explaining why confirmation from Yahuwah is very important. Receiving confirmation from Yahuwah allows you not to walk into places, relationships, and situations that were never ordained by Him. It allows you to avoid the traps of hurt and pain that was meant to set you up. Confirmation from Yahuwah is asking Him for a yes or a no on a situation of a thing, making sure it is in alignment with Him. It is a must to ask Yahuwah for clarity. Seeking Yahuwah's confirmation shows your trust in Him. It shows that you do not want control over your life. However, you want Yahusha to take the wheel. We should seek Yahuwah in every decision we choose to make. Most of us avoid this very thing due to being scared of the answer that He's going to give us. Once Yahuwah confirms, it now requires your obedience to do what He said. Proverbs 3, verse 6. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. Philippians 4, verses 6 and 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication and thanksgiving, let all your requests be known to Yahuwah. In Genesis 24, verses 11 through 61, Abraham's servant was sent to find a wife for his son Isaac. Abraham's servant seek Yahuwah's face first when making a decision. He asked Yahuwah to give him a confirmation that the woman who will be Isaac's wife is meant to be. He asked Yahuwah that this woman, who he does not know at this point, to ask if his camels need something to drink. Rebecca came by the well and did just what the servant asked Yahuwah's confirmation for. From then, he knew that this woman was the woman that will marry Isaac. He received his confirmation and he remained obedient to it. He did not ignore it. He adhered to it. Moral of the story, we must all seek confirmation from Yahuwah before doing anything. Our goals, dreams, decision making, confirmation is a must. Doing things in our own will and strength most likely will fail. But doing everything in His will and His strength, everything will prosper. Declare this over yourself today. I will seek confirmation from Yahuwah in everything that I do, so I stay in His covering and alignment in His will for my life. My brothers, my sisters, I love you. Until next time, unless Yahushua.
In the stillness of the night, I call your name. When the storms of life surround me, I'll never be the same. With every tear I cry, Yahuwah, you are my light. In my brokenness, you make everything right. You are my healer, my strength, my joy. In every heartbeat, Yahuwah, you're my song. With every prayer, you lift me high. In your embrace, I know I belong. Through the valleys deep, the mountains so steep, your love is my anchor, your promises I keep. When the world feels heavy and hope is hard to find, I'll trust in your goodness, with you I'm defined. You are my heal, my strength, my joy. In every heartbeat, Yahuwah, you're my song. With every prayer, you lift me high. In your embrace, I know I belong. You I belong. I know I belong. You are my heal, my strength, my joy. In every heartbeat, Yahuwah, you're my song. With every prayer, you lift me high. In your embrace, I know I belong. Through the valleys deep and mountains so steep, your love is my anchor, your promises I keep. When the world feels heavy and hope is hard to find, I'll trust in your goodness, with you I'm defined.
Before you take any movement,
You are my heal.
have you ever asked Yahweh, should I do this?
In every heartbeat,
Yahweh, can I do this?
you're my song.
What about this?
With every
Have you ever asked anything for me
in your embrace,
before taking the step?
I belong.
A lot of people do a lot of mistake
I know I belong.
because they don't seek the presence of Yahweh
Your
before they just make a decision. They just try to make decision for themselves
You're the light that I
without asking, Yahweh, can I do this?
believe.
Yahweh, do I have to do this?
For in you,
That's the second message from our brother. Yes,
for in you,
a lot of relationship, a lot of things,
I heal.
a lot of things we have done with our own knowledge.
And always
We think, oh,
lift up your
I can do this with my own knowledge. Let me just do it without seeking the presence of Yahweh. And after that, we see that, oh, we made a lot of mistake. No, it's not that we made a lot of mistake. It's because we don't ask from Yahweh. If I do this, what is the outcome? Yahweh, can I do this? Yahweh, can I do this? Yahweh, can I do this? Have you ever asked? Have you ever asked anything from your creator Yahweh? Have you ever seek his presence before making a decision?
in the stillness of the night.
I know today's program is very short, but it's not just short,
I'll never be
it has a lot of meaning.
with every tear
We
I
are using this moment to say thanks to our Sister Lee,
my light in my
for the reading on the assembly
make everything.
and for the little explanation about the Valentine.
Heal my strength, my
About the Valentine. Really, I would appreciate you if you can listen, if you can hear us, sister.
my song.
We really appreciate you. We really appreciate you. We are using this moment to say thanks to you
I know I belong.
for the reading on the Righteousness Radio and on Yahweh is the Righteousness TV.
Through the valleys deep,
Thanks.
mountains so steep, your love
In case you are listening to this radio for the first time, this is the Righteousness TV.
feels heavy.
And on our YouTube channel, you can link to us on our YouTube channel.
With you,
On Yahweh is the Righteousness TV.
you are
Yes.
my strength.
Thanks to you, our sister. We really appreciate you, and we hope we can have you here next time.
Song.
We hope we can call you here on the Righteousness Righteousness Radio and on your What is the Righteousness TV next time. Because we are going to be happy to have you here again. Yes, yeah, and I know all our listeners will be happy to listen to your voice on the Righteousness Radio and your What is the Righteousness TV.
In every heartbeat, Yahuwah, you're my song.
Do you grab something? Are you not just a listener? Do you grab something? Do you grab something? I hope you do, because I do, and I hope you, all our listeners, do as well. I hope you grab one or two things for yourself so that you can use it for yourself. All praise to Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah.
I trust in your goodness. With you I'm defined. You are my heal, my strength, my joy. In every heartbeat, Yahuwah, you're my song. With every prayer, you lift me high in your embrace. I know I belong, you I belong. I know I belong. Your favor overflows in the darkest.
Shalom, Mama.
Shalom, shalom, shalom.
How are you doing, Mama?
Yada Yahuwah, what a beautiful program today.
Yada Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah. All praise to Yahuwah, all praise to Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah. Oh yes. Welcome to the Righteousness Radio and welcome to the Yahuwah is the Righteousness TV.
Yada Yahuwah.
Yada Yahuwah, Yada
I love the
Yahuwah.
program today. I love how Sister Lay, she read Mashalym, we call it Mashalym Mannah, the manna of the Shemaim, and Thahalym time, beautiful. She reads so beautifully. All praise to Yahuwah. And I really love the information, true history and the pagan roots of this Valentine Day that the world is all celebrating. Lupercalia is the true name from where. Love that, because when we put the light of truth upon all of these dark holidays that the world is celebrating, we start to realize that the only thing we should really be celebrating is the feasts of Yahuwah that are found in the scriptures. And all these other worldly events and celebrations are all originate from Hashatan and originate from the ancient Egypt and Nimrod and all of this paganism that Yasharel was brought out of, by Yahuwah. Now the light of Yahusha is being shone on them, and we are now coming to the understanding that this is all from Hashatan. And Hashatan is so deceptive, so sneaky, because Hashatan, he delivers us these celebrations, and the world promotes them, the churches promote them. There's even days off of the week. Everyone is walking around thinking it's a joyful holiday, but it's rooted in worshiping and paying homage to Hashatan. And that's why we have to realize that we need to shine the light on the true darkness of these holidays, because it only pays homage and respect towards Hashatan. And it's like it's idolatry. Like Sister Lay was saying, it's idolatry. And it's repackaged in a way that looks so happy, joyful. Oh, it makes it look like it's so fun. It's so great. It's for lovers. It's little children. You're giving them, Valentine cards. But really, all of these pagan celebrations, and it brings us into agreement with these things, with Hashatan. So all praise to Yahuwah for showing us and for revealing the truth behind of this. And I sincerely pray that we all have the courage, we all have the strength and the boldness to come out of these Babylonian religions, all of this pagan idolatry. I pray that we have the strength through Yahusha to reject all of this and have nothing to do with the world. It says, come out of her, come out of Babylon. You know, we need to remove these ancient Babylonian things out of us. We ask Yahuwah, through the blood of Yahusha, to remove all of these dark things and give us the strength, the courage, the endurance to come out of it and leave those things behind. You know, just in like Sodom and Gomorrah was being destroyed by Yahuwah, I always think of Lot's wife. And Yahuwah said, don't look back. Do not look back. Leave that place. And all of us must leave that place of all of this idolatry and abomination to Yahuwah. And do not look back. Do not look back with any sentimentality. You know, because we need to know that Hashatan uses these pagan holidays for us to feel warm and sentimental and emotional. This is not what it is. He's the great deceiver of mankind. He deceives the whole world. So we now, these celebrations, these worldly holidays, as the truth of what it truly is. They are evil. And we need to leave them behind. But rejoice in knowing we now can discover the true feasts of Yahuwah. Celebrate the feasts of Yahuwah, paying homage to Yahuwah, esteeming Yahuwah, rejoicing and praising Yahuwah through Yahusha HaMashiach, of Yahuwah's set-apart days, Yahuwah's appointed times. So Yada Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah. All praise to Yahuwah.
Yahuwah, yada Yahuwah, all praise to Yahuwah. Mama, I really enjoy today's message. That's why I keep telling everyone that it's your responsibility to listen to the Righteousness Radio. You have to. You don't have to say, okay, I listened to the Righteousness Radio last week. I listened to the Righteousness Radio on their last program. I don't have to listen to it today. If I don't listen to it today, it's no problem. Yes, you have to listen it by force. You have to. It's your responsibility, because how can you call yourself a true follower of Yahweh and you don't know anything about it? You don't know anything about him. And this is the only radio, the Righteousness Radio. This is the only TV. Yahweh is the Righteousness TV. That you can listen to it. That you can listen to everything about your Creator, Yahweh. This is where you can listen to it and know his do's and don'ts. This is where you can know everything, everything that Ashitan is planning to do. Yes. If you don't listen to the Righteousness Radio, how can you know that Valentine Day, that it is there for Ashitan? It's the day to worship Ashitan, to bring people close to him. How do you want to know? That's why you have to listen to it, and you have to share it to friends and family, so that they can learn a lot, so that you can save them from this word of Ashitan, from the word that Ashitan is trying to create. Yes, Ashitan is trying to create his own world, where he can control his people, where he can give everything to control and to use his people anyhow he likes. That's what Ashitan is trying to do. All this Valentine, all these days, all these things that Ashitan is trying to create into this world, so that they can celebrate him. So that people can celebrate him. He's just trying to create his own world. But where can you listen to it? How can you learn everything? Where can you learn it? Where can you understand all everything? It's just on this Righteousness Radio. It's on the Yahweh is the Righteousness TV. That's why you have to keep sharing to your friends, to your family, to your neighbor, to your enemy, so that you can save them. And I always tell you, don't think you save one person. If you save one person, if you speak the word of Yahweh, you proclaim the word of Yahweh to one person, it means you speak it to millions of people. Because from one person, the person will say it to another person, and it keep going viral. It keep going sing, and it's been written in your name. That's why you have to keep listening and keep sharing. Mama, can you give us our closing prayer, Mama?
Yes, absolutely. Yada Yahuwah. I thank Yahuwah for this radio state righteousness radio, because this is radio station come from Yahuwah, to alert and to proclaim the word of Yahuwah to the four corners of the earth before Yahushua returns. Yahuwah is using all of us on the assembly of Yahuwah, to bring the truth to people all over the world. And we thank Yahuwah for this internet radio, because right now we have listeners all over the world. UK, Zimbabwe, all over Africa, South Africa, Yada Yahuwah. I say Yada Yahuwah, that there's so many people all over the world listening right now. We praise Yahuwah for using us in a mighty way to bring the truth through the Ruach HaKodesh. So let's just end with a prayer to Yahuwah, to thank Yahuwah for this time on the radio. This prayer is taken from Thahalym 16, 5 to 11, and Thahalym 86, 1 to 17. Yada Yahuwah. A prayer of Dawood. Turn your ear to me, O Yahuwah, and answer me, for I am poor and needy. Watch over my soul, for I am your set apart one. You are my Elohim, your servant who trusts in you. Be gracious to me, Yahuwah, for to you I cry all day. Gladden the soul of your servant, for to you I lift up my soul. For you, my Eluah, you are good and ready to forgive and full of mercy to all those who call upon your name. Give ear, Yahuwah, to my prayer. Listen to the voice of my supplications. In the day of my trouble I call upon you, for you will answer me. There is none like you among the mighty ones, O my Eluah. There are no deeds like yours. All the nations you have made will come and bow down before you, and they will esteem your name forever. For you are great, and you do wonders. You alone are Elohim. Teach me your ways, O Yahuwah, that I may walk in your truth. Give me an undivided heart to fear your name. I praise you, my Eluah, with my whole heart, and I esteem your name forever. Toward me, you have delivered my soul from the lowest part of Sheol. The proud have risen up against me, and a gang of ruthless people have sought my life, and have not set you before them. But you, O Yahuwah, are a compassionate and gracious Yahuwah, slow to anger, full of love and truth. Turn to me and be gracious to me. Give your strength to your servant, and save the son of your maidservant. Make me a sign for good, so that those who hate me may see it and be ashamed. For you, Yahuwah, have helped me and comforted me. Yahuwah is my portion and my cup. You cast my lot. My boundary lines fall in pleasant places. Surely my heritage is beautiful. I will Baruch Yahuwah, who counsels me. Even at night my heart instructs me. Let those who seek my life to sweep it away be put to shame and utterly humiliated. Let those who wish me evil be turned back in disgrace. Let those who say to me, Aha, aha, be appalled over their own shame. Let all those who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. Let those who love your salvation continually say, Yahuwah be magnified. But I am poor and needy, yet my Eluah is mindful of me. You are my help and my deliverer. O my Elohim, do not delay. I have set Yahuwah always before me. Since he is my right hand, I will not be shaken. So my heart is glad, and my soul rejoices. For you will not abandon my soul to Sheol, nor let your faithful one see the pit. You make known to me the path of life. Abundance of joys are in your presence, and my eternal pleasures at your right hand. Yada Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah. Oh, Abba Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for this time on Righteousness Radio. Thank you for all the listeners listening to this. I ask you, Father, to saturate all of us and our assembly, the great assembly, all scattered all over the earth. Your true assembly, Yahuwah, your true children. I saturate them in the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach. I ask you to help us to stand on the rock of Yahusha. Abba Yahuwah, have mercy on us. Keep teaching us in the righteous path. Forgive us from all of our transgression. We know that our transgressions are many, our crimes are many, Yahuwah. We ask you, Yahuwah, to keep refining us in the refiner's fire. Keep teaching us your ways. Help us to abandon the ways of the world. Help us to reject all holidays that are not of you. Help us to witness to the world, not by words alone, but by our actions and our lives. May our lives be the burnt offering rising to you, Yahuwah, as we sacrifice, as we afflict ourselves in fasting and in prayer to you. Teach us, Yahuwah. Refine us, Yahuwah. We want to be prepared for Yahusha's return. Bring us everlasting salvation, Yahuwah. We plead with you, Yahuwah, because we are not worthy of you. We cover ourselves with the blood of Yahusha as a covering, that we may approach your throne in praise and thanksgiving with all the Malachim, all joined around your throne. Yada Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah forever. Yada Yahuwah forever. Yada Yahuwah forever.
Yada.
Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom, Yada Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah, all praise to Yahuwah. All praise to Yahuwah, all praise to Yahuwah, Yada Yahuwah. Oh, thank you, Mama.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. We really appreciate you. Yes. Thank you for the prayer. Yes, thank you. In case you are just listening to this radio, this is the Righteousness Radio, the radio that proclaims the word of Yahweh. The number one radio that proclaims the word of Yahweh. The number one radio that proclaims the word of Yahweh. And this is the number one TV that proclaims the word of Yahweh. Anyway, you are listening to us all over the whole world. We are using this moment to say thanks to you for choosing the Righteousness Radio, for choosing the true path. Yes, it's not just the Righteousness Radio. When you choose to listen to the Righteousness Radio, it means you choose the true path. You choose to go through the way, through the true path. You choose to follow your Creator, Yahweh. It means you choose to serve your Savior, Yahusha. Yes. We don't have to make any mistake again. You know, there's a lot of mistake we make this time around that gives Ashitan some space in our life. We have to close everything down. And this Righteousness Radio and the Righteousness TV, we are going to learn a lot of things, a lot of things that will benefit you. A lot of words of Yahweh that will benefit you, that will lead you to the true path of Yahweh, that will bring you close to your Creator. So what are you waiting for? You just have to keep listening. And you have to keep sharing. You have to keep proclaiming the word of Yahweh. Through Yahweh is the Savior. Yahweh is the Righteousness TV and Righteousness Radio and the Righteousness Radio. Thanks for listening to the Righteousness Radio. Thanks. We really appreciate you. And on our next program with our Mama. You have to be here so you can learn a lot of things again. Yes, yes, yes. People that listen to our mama on the radio radio on this topic, the spiritual welfare. I know a lot of people enjoy it and enjoy listening to it because there's a lot of things. So if you want to listen to it again, you can just go back to our channel on the Yahweh is the Righteousness TV on our YouTube. There you can listen to it again anytime you want, and you can share it with people. So thanks for listening to the Righteousness Radio, and just for listening to the Yahweh is the Righteousness TV, and keep sharing, keep listening. We'll meet here on our next program on Sunday. Enjoy happiness, in a lot of joy, in a lot of happiness, in a lot of abundant blessing, so that when we get here we just keep shouting Yada Yahweh, Yada Yahweh, Yada Yahweh, all praise to Yahweh.
So I'll sing your praise from the mountain. The storms of life surround me, I'll never be the same. With every tear I cry, Yahuwah, you are my light. In my brokenness, you make everything right. You are my healer, my strength, my joy. In every heartbeat, Yahuwah, you're my song. With every prayer, you lift me high. In your embrace, I know I belong. Through the valleys deep and mountains so steep, your love is my anchor, your promises I keep. When the world feels heavy and hope is hard to find, I'll trust in your goodness, with you I'm defined. You are my heal, my strength, my joy. In every heartbeat, Yahuwah, you're my song. With every prayer, you lift me high. In your embrace, I know I belong. You I belong. I know I belong. You are my heal, my strength, my joy. In every heartbeat, Yahuwah, you're my song. With every prayer, you lift me high. In your embrace, I know I belong. Through the valleys deep and mountains so steep, your love is my anchor,